threes, a lot of long rebounds. And this is a Lakers group that hasn't played a ton together, so it requires a lot of communication to go and chase some of those long rebounds down. Here's the thing, though. They haven't been paying off their offensive rebounds. They've seemed to miss most of them, other than the one that Hauser hit early, or late in the first quarter, I should say.
22 Boston three-point attempts. Vincent drifting left, shooting right. Up to get it right around the rim. The Karen belongs to Queta.
It's a tough shot there from Vincent on the move to his left.
Boston looking for their 14th win of the year. Brown underneath, switches to the left hand, but can't finish.
It's nice defense there from DeAndre Ayton. Didn't take the bait enough to foul, just contested vertically.
So many alters that he has to his name this year, Mike. It's not just blocks. You get those alterations down there, it works. White,
sure.
Boy, he's found a home here in Boston. Shireman, right back to Derek. Lakers, Reeves and Hayes will come in a moment. Hang in the air, that's going to be off the iron, taken by Rui. So the Lakers, who've been getting run out of the building the last couple of games, look to push. Hachimura, they leave him for an instant, and he makes them pay, knocking it down. Yes, sir.
Hachimura doesn't need much space to get that jump shot. Quick release over the top. And Lakers making a little push here.
Well, he's already got 6 field goal attempts, does Rui tonight. Lakers' top scorer has just 8.
There's
Allen
the
settles
back.
in.
Yeah, Brown has really increased his number of mid-range attempts this year, and he's been shooting them very well.
He's got more than DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
He has more attempts than the king of the mid-range, DeMar DeRozan. Hachimura, who last year led the NBA by a wide margin. And now he's in second in that category. White underneath, score it. So a moment ago, we had nobody in the game in double digits this late, but now both Brown and White have 11 points. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Leaning in and drawing that whistle was Gabe Vincent.
Tyler Ford's going to call that.
Yeah, on the ground.
Before the shot.
Tyler Ford, Sean Corbin, Matt.
Effort on the glass, I wanted to mention, Billy, from Ayton so far. All right, so 9 rebounds overall.
You know, this is a good barometer, these few games right here, Michael, because you know the Lakers are only 5-4 against teams 500 or better. They take care of business against the lower echelon. They are 11-1, 500 and below, but just 5-4 against the quote better teams this year. They could fall to 5-5 with a loss here tonight. They'll hit another team over 500 on Sunday. White, they're down to the last second on the shot clock. And they knock it down with Walsh right at the buzzer.
You know, the mitigating factor of that, the deal against 500 teams, is that the Lakers have as Reeves gets crushed there, going to the rim, he'll get free throws, is that
after 21 last season, you know, they didn't get red hot until January to early March when they really played good basketball. I think they went 20-4 during that stretch.
Yeah, and I think that's the other, when you look at things like net rate, that is because of the personnel that hasn't been available, and that kind of understates the wins that they actually have. Like this team so far has been playing to win games, and it's working, but they're not coming in and running up the score with the second unit, and therefore you're going to have a discrepancy between wins and net rating so far in the season.
And there's no other way to put it. They've been off to a great start. All you Laker fans know that. A lot of optimism. Brown, back and forth he goes. Jax goes up to get it, and he gets fouled.
A good D, good rebound, and an ill-advised foul from the Celtics there. That's free points, as Stu would say, with no time off the clock, provided that Jackson can hit these free throws.
Boston's biggest lead, 29. It's been basically wire to wire. Lakers have not led in this game at all.
They've just been struggling to get shots to fall. I mean, at the end of the day, all right, 30% from the field, 5 of 17 from 3.
Only 14 points in the paint in the first half of the Lake Show.
And what Boston has been doing well during their streak here, and it would have been 6 games in a row. They kind of blew a game late against Minnesota, but their defensive ball pressure has been really good. And when that's where you especially miss Luka Doncic and LeBron James. And so far, the Lakers haven't had, you know, that level of secondary creation once they put the trap or the attention on Austin Reeves.
Jackson makes a free throw now at the other end. By the way, Jackson shot the The ball very well from the charity stripe over the last 8 games. Look out. That's a hip check.
Adu Thero just kind of tossed Brown to the side there, which need the position there to Jaylen Brown. So you like to see the rookie battling for the spot on the perimeter.
Just over minutes, you can get a stop and a score. They're still down huge, 25 right now. Pritchard over the top, finds Brown, who lets it go for 3, up, over, and out. It'll be Laker basketball.
When you said up and over, I was just watching Adu Thero, and he moves so easily. It looked like he was continuing to go up. Then the ball went over, but I don't know, Billy. That looked like about a 50-inch vertical.
Well, if you ever look at his highlights, watch him from.
Yeah.
You know, he transferred schools. Obviously, played in a couple of different places, but just crazy highlights. And then, of course, hurt his knee. We didn't see him in the summer. Reeves, he had a man going up in front of him. Now it's, Vincent all the way, the scoop of the finger roll with the left hand. Good aggressive dribble drive.
Again, like you called last night in Toronto.
Well, now all of a sudden it's part of his game. Brown. Shot clock is 9 ahead of the game clock. Pritchard quickly kicking it into the corner, and they've got yet another 3. So they're going to end, most likely, this first half with 13 made threes.
Yeah, 25 attempts, and that's certainly a big difference in the game. Good initial defense from the Lakers, but it took advantage with the corner kick.
Reeves with 4, with 3, and he gets fouled, which means he'll march to the line. Bailed out a little bit there, and he'll get 3 free throws.
Sharman looking over in Mazzulla's direction there, and I'm like, what'd I do? It's like, well, you reached in and hit his arm when he was going up to shoot.
By the way, I'm looking at you. Just give me a 6-7 right there.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. You went like this. I know nobody can see it.
You're still on the 6-7?
No, I'm not, but it was so obvious.
Clearly, you're still on the 6-7.
So obvious what you were doing.
No, that's a negative, Ghost Rider. So Reeves gets the first free throw to fall here, Billy.
69-44. So hitting double digits is Austin Reeves. Third 40-point game of the season the other night. And again, his previous 2 this year were both on back-to-backs. That's interesting when he had 51 at Sacramento and 41 the next night against Portland.
No, he's trying to step into the void when the Lakers need him the most. And look, despite his early struggles, still up to 12 points here. He's just gotten to the free throw line when the field goals weren't falling.
Oh, that's a horrible pass. Hayes from midcourt. But that'll do it for the half. Final thought for this half, Michael.
Well, Lakers have a lot of work to do. Looked a little tired in that first half, unable to create the kind of open looks that Boston